Well, hello Rockhounds, Lapidary lovers, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you've been watching my channel, you know I've got a series of videos of doing rock hounding out here in Arizona. Yeah, I'm still out here in Arizona. My time out here is coming to an end very soon, though. I'm going to head back to Florida. But I think I can squeeze in one more rock hunt today. So we're going out to a place I've been to before. And it really produced some good stuff. So I'm going to try and get back out there and see what we can find today. Last time I was totally unprepared. It was just a sort of impromptu, spur of the moment thing. Come out here, see if there's any cool rocks, and well, there were. But you know, I didn't have a bucket. I didn't even have a nail apron or anything. I didn't have my spray bottle. I don't even think I had my boots on. And I was wandering around out here totally unprepared, finding all these great rocks, stuffing them in my pockets. And I swear my pants kept wanting to fall down around my ankles before I got back to the truck and could unload. So I'm going to go back out here today, and today I'm going to be totally prepared. I've got, you know, everything I need to spend some time out here and do some serious rock hounding. So we're heading out into some public land out here in an area that I know about, not too far away from my ranch. Ooh, big hole. Just a few miles up the road. Well, a few miles as the crow flies, more miles by road. And this is looking pretty good right about here. I'm going to stop and look around and make sure this is a good spot. Otherwise, I'll go up the road a bit further. But I think this will probably work. I'm just going to have to hike back over that way a little bit, and I should be into a fair number of rocks. And we'll see what we can find. Oh, there goes a jackrabbit. I don't know if that showed up or not. Big jackrabbit went over there. There he goes. Yeah. I spooked a jackrabbit. Jackrabbit went over there. There he goes. Okay, hiked a little way in off the road and starting to get into an area with lots of rocks. I think I mentioned that this is public land. This is BLM land. So I'm allowed to be here and collect rocks, not trespassing. It's perfectly allowable. Make sure you're out rock hounding, that you're on either public land or you have permission from the landowner. Now, we're not too far from my property, but I'm expecting a somewhat different mix of rocks out here. Probably a lot less petrified wood and more other stuff. So I think the further southwest I walk here, the more rockier it's going to get, if experience is any guide. And there should be some washes up ahead that have been running pretty good this wet summer. And should be full of interesting rocks. Hey, what do we got here? That's a big rock with a big seam of something in it. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know what that seam is. It's got a seam of agate in it. That is a big rock, though, to find right off the bat. I'm not sure I want to carry this around in my bucket over here for the next hour or two. So I think I'm going to put this in a prominent spot and decide whether I want to take it or not before I leave. Okay, let me find a good spot to set it, and we'll keep heading towards where there's even more rocks. As for what I'm hoping to find out here, well, agate, Jasper, you know, pretty rocks of any kind. There might be some petrified wood, but I'm expecting a lot less than what I've got around my place. And it's brutally hot today. It's about 95 degrees on the thermometer in the truck before I got out. But that's coming at me. So I expect we'll probably lose the light under some clouds here shortly, and maybe we'll even get rained on. We'll see. But if it does cloud up, at least it will probably lower the temperature a little bit below broil. Okay, let me look around here. Starting to get into an area with a fair number of rocks. So let me concentrate on hunting, and I'll show you anything interesting I find. Okay, here I think here's the first bucket-worthy find. I think this is a amygdaloidal rhyolite. It's got a bright red color to it. I sprayed it with the water, but it's so hot out here it's evaporating immediately. But it's got lots of little vugs or vesicles in it that are filled with chalcedony. They're not really showing up too well because it's drying up already. But I think this is going to tumble nice. I suspect it will anyway. I'll try it. Some people say rhyolite doesn't tumble well, but I think I've had pretty good luck with it. So anyway, look, the color's all faded out now that it's dry. But it's an interesting rock. Trust me. It's going in the bucket. All right. Let me keep looking. Okay, not far from that first rock I found, here's a nice piece of agate right here. Now this agate is almost certainly derived from petrified wood. I said we're probably not going to find a lot of petrified wood out here. What we are going to find is chips of agate that used to be part of fully agatized petrified wood, and I'll bet that's what that is right there. So that's a good size to tumble, so I'm going to throw it in the bucket. It'll probably come out pretty. What is this rock over here? It's got some stripes in it. What in the world? I am not sure. Huh. It's still got a lot of mud on it, too. I don't know what that is. Try and get some more of the mud off. Now my fingers have mud on them, but... Oops, almost dropped it. Huh. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think it is. Is it worth collecting? I don't know. I think it's kind of plain looking. It's just got an interesting texture to it and color. So I don't know. Anything else interesting here while I'm bent over? There's some nice jasper. Look at the color change when I wet it down. Oh yeah. Some red, some yellow, some orange. That's a nice piece of jasper. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. You see, out here there's so many rocks. One will catch your eye, and you'll look at it and you'll look closer and you'll see that some of the rocks around it are interesting too. But if that one rock that had caught your eye wasn't there, you might have walked past all these others that look kind of interesting. Like here, that's some bright green jasper. Right there. Yeah, it's too small to keep. How about over here? Nah, that looks too rough to tumble. Okay, let me keep looking, see what else I can find. So what have we here? It's very colorful. Got some interesting texture to it. But, I don't know, it's just maybe some conglomerate, maybe? I noticed the blue first, but yeah, sort of a blue matrix with lots of white stuff in it. Feels too rough of a texture to tumble, and it's not pretty enough to keep and try to cut, so I'm just going to leave that. Keep looking. So here's another piece of agate I just found. It's got a white rind on it in most places, except where it's fractured off. I know from experience that if I tumble this, that white rind will come off, and the transparent, translucent chalcedony underneath is pretty. And again, this is probably derived from petrified wood that's otherwise just weathered away to nothing, except for the really hard agate bits. I'll throw that in the bucket. All right. Ooh, a storm front's getting closer. Can't smell rain yet, but I better speed hunt a little bit here before it gets here. Well, here's an interesting little piece of jasper. It's drying out again already. It's hot and dry out here. It's got sort of a blue background with brown stripes in it. So it's a little small, but it'll tumble, and maybe it'll be pretty. So I'll throw it in a bucket. And gotta keep looking. All right, check out this crazy piece of conglomerate I just found. I guess it's conglomerate. It's got all kinds of different colors in it. Maybe a seam of something running through there. Just orange, reds, whites, yellows. Oh, it's drying out quick. I don't know exactly what this is. Jasper, maybe Jasper Agate. I don't know, but boy, yeah, look at the colors. I hope they're showing up on this side. This might be an interesting one to try and cut with the small lapidary saw. See what it looks like on the inside and maybe tumble the resulting pieces. Might turn out really pretty. So that's going in the bucket. And then I saw something else nearby. Where was it? Oh yeah, here we go. Nice intensely red jasper right here. Yeah. Yeah, so nice and... Oh, that is a hot rock. Look at the water evaporate off that so quick. That rock is boiling hot. All right. But that's a nice piece of jasper. I'll throw that in the bucket. That's a good size to tumble. You know me, I like to tumble. Okay, I hear thunder off in the distance, so I got to look a little quicker. We're losing the light a little bit. The clouds are drifting over. I'll tell you what, it's making it a little cooler and it's a nice breeze right now. It was dead calm before. But I just found this, some sort of little nodule. It's broken. And inside, what the heck am I seeing here? I would say the impression of some sort of fossil inside this nodule. I don't know whether it was a gastropod shell or what. That's kind of interesting. Let's see, I found it right down here by where my water bottle is. I think the odds of me finding the other half of this nodule are pretty slim, but I may spend a minute or two looking, just in case. It'd be interesting to see if whatever made that impression is sticking out of the other half of this nodule after it broke. All right, let me give it a quick look before I move on. Well, I did not find the other half of that nodule, but what I did find was half of another nodule that has some impressions in it. Looks like it's got a couple little impressions of some kind. One there, one there. Maybe, is that one right there? Let me look. No, I guess that's just a dark spot in the matrix. But we got a couple of clear fossil impressions in this. Okay, cool. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think they are. Anyway, it's cool. I'll throw that in the bucket. Wish I could have found the other half of the one broken nodule, but I did find another fossil, so that's kind of cool. Okay, found another little piece of agate here. And I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera or not because it's small, but there's a pocket there of banding in it. So it's small, but I'll throw it in the bucket and tumble it, and we'll see how it comes out. Not sure how I noticed that, but I did. All right, so lots of more rocks to look through here. So let me get to looking. The thunder's getting closer. So here's another piece of intensely red jasper. Oh, the light's getting really muted. I hope you can see the color in it. It's got some black lines in it too, and some black areas, but it's really intensely red. So I'll throw that in the bucket. It's a good size to tumble. And not too far away, another piece of this intensely red jasper. I mean, it's a little bigger than the last one, but they're just small chips. I wish I could find a big hunk of this stuff because it looks pretty good quality. Wish I could find a piece big enough to carve some stuff out of. That'd be nice. Anyway, I'll throw this in the bucket and keep looking. So here's some kind of purplish jasper. I've seen this stuff before. It's around this area of Arizona. From a distance it looks purple, but up close you can see it's got lots of red and different colored veins in it. I'm going to take that and see how well it tumbles. Hopefully I can smooth it out and turn it into something beautiful. Those red veins in it will really pop if I can get it smoothed out. So we'll give it a try in the tumbler. And not far away, here's another piece of purple jasper with intensely red highlights in it. Wow. Oh, that's a big piece. Nice. Let me wash it off. Oh yeah, more red highlights. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's going home with me. All right, that's bucket worthy. All right, hiding up under this juniper tree. Look around this general area, see if I can find any more of this purple and red jasper. Some more of this blue and white stuff. Still not sure what this stuff is. Very blue with lots of white veins in it. I hear a truck coming up the road. I can't quite see the road from here. Somebody else coming up that Forest Service road. All right. Yeah, I just don't think the texture is good enough to do anything with it. It's just too rough. That might be quartzite in there. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. It's pretty-ish, but I just don't think it's lapidary quality. I don't think I can do anything with it. Yeah, my fingers are dirty, but look what I found. Is this conglomerate? Or is it... I think it's amygdaloidal rhyolite again. But this time it's got big vugs in it filled with something. Yeah. The matrix is kind of colorful. I mean, under the muted light here and the fact it's drying up real quick, this doesn't look that colorful, but it is. I'm going to throw that in a bucket and try tumbling it, see how it turns out. All right. And of course I noticed another rock while I was looking down at that one, but yeah, that's kind of ugly looking Jasper. I will leave that behind. What about this though? Yeah, that's more of the purple Jasper. Is it purple Jasper? Or is it more amygdaloidal rhyolite? Whatever it is, I'm going to leave it behind. It's not very big, and it's got a nice color to it, but it doesn't really look like it has any of the vugs filled with chalcedony in it, or any red highlights, so we'll just leave it behind. I got better looking Jasper in the bucket already. Let's walk down this little wash over here and see what we can find downhill a bit. This will join a main wash further down, and there should be lots of rocks. Oh yeah, we're losing the light. Thunder's getting closer too. But I guess this is Jasper. Very, very red in places. Got some green over here on this side. Yeah, very red in places. All right, I'm going to throw this in the bucket. This should tumble up nice, I think. All right, this is an interesting rock. That's definitely got some agate in it. It's got some intensely red coloration to it. It's got some vugs. Looks like they've got chalcedony in them. Yeah, oh, look at the veins of red in there. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is definitely agate. I can tell by the texture, and well, if the sun was out, I'm sure it would be glowing, especially around the top part here. It looks like translucent chalcedony. This is going to be a very pretty rock when it's tumbled, so that's going in the bucket. Boy, I'm killing it on the red stuff today. I found a couple of really intensely red pieces of Jasper that I didn't even show you, just because I'm speed hunting. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of red stuff today. So here's another piece of agate, almost certainly, again, derived from petrified wood. It fractured at some point in the past, and the fractures got filled with red Jasper. Isn't that neat? That's a good size to tumble. Hopefully it won't break up when I tumble it, but it seems pretty solid. So hopefully it will tumble. And then I saw something else when I picked that up. Very green over here. Yeah, very green. Is that Jasper, or is it just sort of green rock with stripes in it? It kind of feels like Jasper. It's very smooth, well, except for where it's still got dirt on it. I'm going to throw this in the bucket, just because it's a nice color contrast to all the red and purple stuff I've been finding. We'll see if this will tumble or not. I don't know. Oh, I smell the rain. I smell the rain. The thunder still sounds very far off, though. So, you know, I don't mind getting a little wet out here if it starts sprinkling. And you know what? If all these rocks are wet, it'll be easier to see the good stuff. You know, as long as it doesn't get too bad and the lightning doesn't start hitting too close, I might just keep rock hunting if it starts raining. All right, let me speed hunt some more. Yep, so here I have a red rock with orange stripes and orange polka dots. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I just thought it was interesting. Leave a comment if you think you know what it is. over here? There's another rock with some interesting colored stripes in it. Oh wow, look at the intense yellow and red in that. Oh wow, yeah, get the mud off of it. That's a really pretty rock. The wind just blew my hat off. I'll have to go retrieve it. Oh yeah, look at the veins in that. Hat, don't go into the next county. Alright, that's going in the bucket. That is seriously pretty. Seriously pretty. And I'm going to go find my hat before it winds up in the next county. Well, when I finally caught up with my hat, it had landed right between two kind of interesting rocks. So maybe that was a good thing. We got some orange, brown, and red Jasper here. That looks like a really nice piece. That's going to tumble and be beautiful. So that's going in the bucket. And then here, it's drying out. These rocks are still hot, even though it's been cloudy and windy for a while now. This looks like an agate nodule. Yeah, I wish the sun was out. Yeah, I wish the sun was out. Oh, I was going to set it on this red rock to wash the mud off of it. Look, hoo-hoo! Hey! Maybe that red rock's a keeper, too. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, that's more amygdaloidal rhyolite. Look at the chalcedony-filled vugs in it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to waste any more water washing it. I'll wash it when I get home. Let me wet this agate nodule down again and show it to you. Oh, yeah. That looks like it's got agate in here. Oh, yeah. There might even be banding in it. I might have to cut this one in half and have a look inside. It definitely looks like an agate nodule, though. Oh, I'm glad my hat blew off. All right, so in this general area, I've gathered up a few interesting rocks I found and brought them over here towards my bucket just so I can wash them off and have a look at them and get some more of this intensely red stuff. Ooh, look at the patterns in that. I hope that's showing up. It's got some veins of quartz running through it. Wow, that is a cool rock. I wish the sun was out. This would just be to die for in sunlight, I'm sure. But wow, look at the patterns in that. All right, that's definitely going in the bucket. And what else have we got here? It looks like we've got some maybe Jasper here. It's very waxy feeling. Oh yeah, that's super waxy. That's super smooth. Might be Jasper. I don't know. The color's not great. There's no banding in it. I might just, I might leave that one behind. But what do we got here? Looks like we got some, I would say this again was petrified wood at some point in the past. Oh yeah, look at the colors. Wow. Again, we got some intense reds, some yellows, some grays, some white. That's a nice piece. That's definitely going in the bucket. All right. We continue to speed hunt before the rain gets here. Well, I said up front we probably wouldn't find too much petrified wood out here. And so far, there's just been little chips. But this is a big piece. Look at this. Oh, wow. Holy moly. This is a nice piece of petrified wood. Fully agatized. Oh, I just keep getting it dirty again. But it's got bands of orange and red in it. Alright, I'll have to wash this off better at home. But yeah, there's the orange and the red. Wow, that is beautiful. That is a nice piece. Alright, I was not expecting to find something that nice out here. This area is not known for big pieces of fully agatized wood. But maybe people just haven't been looking in the right place. I better look around here some more. Okay, I think I found another. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fully agatized petrified wood again. Look at the purple color in that. Purple and orange. What a combination, huh? Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, like I said, maybe people just aren't looking in the right spot. They don't think there's petrified wood out here. Because apparently I'm finding it where I am. Alright, and I think some of the rain has skipped to the south of me. South and west. So far, it's staying away. I don't even hear thunder anymore. But the breeze is up pretty good, though. What have we here? Like some interesting Jasper. Is it interesting enough to keep? I don't think so. There's just so much of this red and red brown and red purple Jasper out here. I've just got to restrict myself to just picking up the best pieces. Otherwise, you know, my bucket will weigh 500 pounds. So I'm just gonna be really selective from here on out and just pick up the best stuff. But boy, there's a lot of rocks out here to look through. Aha, see, like this piece. Now this one I think is a keeper. Look how intense that red color is on it. It's a really good size to tumble. That's gonna be a pretty rock when it comes out of the tumblers. What is over here? Out of the corner of my eye, I spy something orange. Yeah, look at that orange in that one. What's it all about? Huh. Orange with black stripes. I don't know. I guess it's Jasper. Yeah. Alright, I'll throw it in the bucket just because it's such a cool orange. See if I can do anything with it. And keep looking because I'm hearing thunder again. So maybe I should start hunting back in the general direction of the truck. Just over this ridge, the road should be there, and then if I head east on the road, I should get to my truck eventually. So maybe I'll start sort of angling back towards the truck. I've been out here for quite a while anyway. Bucket's getting heavy. Found some good stuff. See if I can find anything good on the way to the truck. Okay, here's a nice piece of agate. Almost certainly a fragment of petrified wood. That's a nice orange and red color in it. I think it's got some black dendrites in it too. I'm going to have to tumble this and see what it looks like once it's all nice and smooth. See if it does have nice black dendrites in it. Alright, that's going in the bucket. Alright, I got a little diverted. I was headed towards the truck, but there's an area up ahead of me with a lot of rocks in it. So I'm going to look through that and then I'm going to head for the road. Alright, yeah. Here we got some red, orange, black and gray, brown. This looks like, again, it's got some yellow in the middle of it. Agatized petrified wood. A little chunk of it. Just about the right size to tumble in one of my bigger tumblers. That is going to come out to be just a gorgeous rock when it's done. So yeah, that's got to go with me. And I saw something else down here when I picked this one up. Actually, a couple of something else's. That's some fairly orange stuff right there. Oh, yeah, I do like the red stuff, I have to say. Look at the... Oh yeah, look, oh, look at the patterns. Holy crap. Look at the patterns. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that qualifies as fortification banding or not, but that is interesting. All right, I have to clean that up a little better and have a look at it. Let's look at this orange thing. See what we got going on here with this orange thing. I think I'm going to leave that. When you find something as spectacular as that red piece I just found, that just doesn't seem to cut it. Oh. Uh-oh. I may be in a good spot. Look at this. Look at that. That's another big chunk. Oh, yeah, the big chunk of fully agatized petrified wood. Oh, yeah, very colorful. Oh, yeah. Wow. This blows away the stuff I was finding the other day out at our secret petrified wood spot. I'll put a link to that video in the upper right. Check it out if you like. I had a lot of fun out there, found some good stuff, but wow, nothing quite this good. Alright, that's going in the bucket. I'm going to have to wash this up when I get home. I want to empty my spray bottle on it. That's going to be pretty rock though when it's clean. And the hits just keep coming. Look at this one. Another piece of petrified wood. Lots of red in it. Bands, other kinds of stuff. Yep, I'll have to wash it up. Yeah, I'm glad I diverted into this rocky area. I almost went straight for the truck, but what's this? I'll knock it out with the size 13 and hit it with a little water here. Nope, that's just a rock. Okay. Alright, well fortunately this area of rocks is trending in the direction I want to go anyway. So, we just follow it and see what else I can find. here's another big piece. I don't think it's quite as nice as the last couple I collected, so I might leave this one for the next guy. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one. But maybe there's more really good stuff. The wind is really getting up, and I smell the rain again. I should probably get moving. Alright, let me see if I can find the truck. But I'm going to definitely search as I go. Oh, you got to look underneath the juniper trees, because you never know what's hiding up under the juniper trees. There's some petrified wood. There's some. I was not expecting this to be a petrified wood hunt. I really was not, but we are finding a lot of it. I'll tell you what, I'm still seeing a lot of that red Jasper too. I've just left a few pieces because I've got so much, some of it nicer than what I'm finding now. So I'm just walking past it. So there's more of it out here for anybody else who wants to go rock hounding this area, though I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am. Sorry. It's my little secret. Okay, let me keep moving. Well, I'm almost back to my truck. It's up here somewhere. I saw it through the trees a bit ago. This area looks like it rained up here. I mean, not a lot, just sprinkled, but maybe that's why I could smell rain. Oh yeah, I see my truck through the trees over there. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the rain must have come a lot closer to me than I thought. I walked a little further than I thought, too. Long hike back to the truck. Yeah, there it is over there. I'm going to come down to the road over here and hug the edge of the road going back and see what rocks may have been kicked up by road graders and pickup trucks as they're going down the road. Maybe I'll catch something interesting on the way back to the truck. Okay, there's my truck over there. I've been following the road. There's a lot of rocks in the road. I picked up a couple little ones, but it is. Looks like we got another big piece. Petrified wood. My water bottle's almost empty, but oh yeah, look at that. That's some pretty stuff there. Oh, it's getting dark. I think the weather's moving in again. All right, so I'm going to head back to the truck and head back to the ranch, and I will wash all this stuff up and lay it out for you wet for you to get a good look at it and see what I've collected once it's nice and clean and wet. Although that may be tomorrow morning. It's getting late in the day. These clouds are thick. There may not be any decent light till tomorrow, but hey, it's only a few moments for you, even though it's a day away for me. Okay, one more rock before I get to the truck. That's the end for my water bottle. That is some very interesting looking Jasper. Yes, very interesting looking. I don't know. It's a little big to tumble. It's kind of fractured. I may leave it. First thought it was pretty nice, but the more I look at it, the less I like it. I've got a bucket full of pretty good stuff here, so I think I'm just going to head over to the truck, and we'll see you next when this stuff's all washed up and laid out wet. Alrighty, it's the next morning. I have cleaned these up. They're laid out in the bright morning sun, and we'll take a good close look at them and see what I got. I got them kind of divided up into two piles. This is the petrified wood over here, and this stuff over here is everything else. And I'll tell you what, cleaned up and in the bright light of day, some of these look so much better than they did under the dim illumination under the clouds yesterday. And some of them don't look as good. I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah, when you got some good light, you can tell that. Yeah, some are winners and some are losers. Although I think there's a whole lot more winners than losers here. Let's take a tour of what we've got here. We've got a lot of petrified wood, which I was totally not expecting out there. From my own personal experience out there and for what other people have said, I was not expecting to find this much petrified wood, especially not of this quality. Look at this stuff. This is just, well, get my water bottle out of the way so it's not shading it. I mean, this is the orange and the red's in there. This is, I might have to do something to try and expose the innards on this. I might want to cut it. I don't know. Grind off the crust on the outside, something, because it's a very colorful piece of petrified wood. Lots of other colorful pieces. I mean, this one here, look at the purple and orange. I think it is an interesting color combination. Yeah, here's some more, And over here, big chunk of it, just colors galore on every side. Some small pieces. Got some nice small pieces. This really super red and orange and yellow piece right here. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's some pretty good quality petrified wood right there, I think. All right, and of course stuff's drying out quickly in the Arizona sun this morning, even though it was a pretty cool morning. All right, let's start with this thing that's not petrified wood. At least I don't believe it is. It's got a pretty rough texture to it. I'm not sure. Quartzite, I don't know. It's got a band of quartz running through it. But look at the pattern in it. Look at the red. This side's not quite so amazing. This side's not quite so amazing. But this side, wow. I'm not sure what I could do with this rock other than use it as a display piece. But as a display piece, it's pretty impressive, I think. Got some of this purple and red jasper over here. Hope the red highlights in it are showing up. Yeah, it's got some really incredibly red highlights. So does this one. I've got a lot of jasper. I'm calling this jasper. I'm not certain that's what it is. But look at the lines of red in that. That's super crazy. Wow. Drying up already. Gosh. Yeah. A lot of really red jasper. Just crazy red jasper. This I think is more agate than jaspery, but it's got a lot of red jasper in it too. As well as some, I'm looking like pretty well translucent chalcedony. Get any light shining through it? It's hard to tell. Yeah, a little bit here and there. Okay. So, yeah. Speaking of agate, I think this is an agate nodule. I think this is some sort of jasper. Sort of a blue-gray. It looks less blue than it did under the clouds. But sort of a blue-gray, maybe even blue-gray-green background with some brown stripes in it. Interesting. Look at this rock. This rock. I don't even know how to classify this. I'm not sure it's jasper. I don't know if that's agate in there. I don't know what's going on here, but all I know is that is amazing. Wow. Get the veins in that. Yellow, red. Wow. I'm going to try tumbling it and see how it turns out. Yeah, I don't really see anything that's obviously agate in it. And the texture just doesn't feel like jasper. So I don't know what in the world I've got here, but it's pretty. Got some orange stuff here. This is jasper for sure. Not great jasper, but I love that orange color. That's amazing. I'll probably try tumbling that too and see how it comes out. Just some sort of purple jasper here without too much. Well, it does have some red highlights in it. Okay, I can see that now in the sunlight. I couldn't see that under the clouds. That was just purple jasper. This rock here, I don't know. I'm not sure it's jasper. It's doesn't have that waxy feel to it. The texture's kind of rough. I don't know. I might try tumbling anyway and see what happens. It might fall apart. It might not take a polish, but kind of interesting rock. But over here we got some other jaspers. This one I think is going to tumble nice. It's already, stream tumbled, very smooth, very waxy. Yellow-brown jasper. I think this will take a nice polish in the tumbler. I hope this one does because of the colors in it. It's just got crazy colors, reds, purples. Let me look at that really close. There's a seam of what looks like quartz in it. Yeah, there's a seam of what looks like quartz in it on this side, and on this side there's some seams of what looks like chalcedony in it. So, I don't know. We'll call this jasper agate. I don't know. Hopefully this will tumble up. I think if it does, this will be a really, really pretty rock when it tumbles. Of course, I got my fossil nodules over here. I wish I'd found the other halves of them, but Yeah, that probably had like a spiral gastropod shell in it that nodule formed around, I'm thinking. And this one, a couple little somethings there. Right there and right there above my thumb. Made impressions in this thing. So yeah, this had a couple fossils that it formed around. Let's look at these last few rocks. This, I think, is an agate nodule. Kind of bubblegummy. I might cut this in half and see what it looks like on the inside, but I can see some chalcedony running through here and through here. It might be plumy on the inside. So, yeah, that might be interesting. I was thinking this was amygdaloidal rhyolite. I'm not certain now. It might just be some kind of conglomerate. But we'll see how it tumbles. I'll just throw it in the tumbler. Hopefully it won't fall apart. And hopefully it will tumble up nice. But speaking of amygdaloidal rhyolite, I'm still pretty sure that's what this one is here. Yeah. It's got all these little vugs in it that are filled with chalcedony. They are little, though. I'm not going to dispute you on that, but they're there. They are little. So they are there. And it's got a nice color on the outside. I think, hopefully, this will tumble up nice and be a pretty rock. This, I am certain, is amygdaloidal rhyolite. And wow, it's got color galore. It's also got some chalcedony infill in the cracks in it, too. I hadn't noticed that before out under the weak light. But the vugs are filled in with chalcedony. Maybe even with little quartz pockets in the middle of it. Hard to tell. I might have to get a hand lens out and look. I still got some mud on it, too. I didn't clean that up good enough. What am I going to do with this rock? I don't know. It's too big to tumble, and it's got a couple of fissures in it. It'll probably break up anyway. I might just, I might cut it into smaller pieces, see what's inside, and then try tumbling the pieces, see how they turn out. And then there's this crazy rock. I'm really not sure what to make of it. It's got veins of all kinds of stuff in it, all kinds of different colors. I don't know. Looks like some of it's agate. Looks like some of it might be Jasper. I don't know. Do I see? Yeah, there's definitely some little, they're tiny, but there's areas of chalcedony in here that might even have little fortification bandings in them. So I will try tumbling this too and see how it turns out. One thing that I think did not come out as good as I'd hoped, now that I can see it clean and in the daylight, is what I thought was some green Jasper here. I'm not sure it's Jasper anymore. And it doesn't look like something that'll tumble. It looks like it'll just fall apart. So it's green. That's what it's got going for it. Beyond that, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm even going to keep it. I might. It makes a nice contrast with all the red stuff. Yeah, so, you know. All right, so I think this was a pretty darn successful rock hunt. More successful than I was expecting even. And I am really, really happy with this stuff. Really happy. So if you guys are happy too with this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see my future videos. Some of this stuff will appear in future videos as I work with it. So subscribe to see those. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching this one. Bye.